Hello, 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 everybody. We are back with another episode of Everything Wrong With. I'm your Funko fanatic, most unhinged tall friend, Draxa Demonias.
You had to throw that one in there, didn't you? You really are unhinged. Anyways, I'm Tabla Rosa, aka La Rosa Negra, or Black Rose if you're nasty. And we are
We are with the complicated.
complicated duo. So
See.
I just have to pose. I have to really actually show off this wig that you're not wearing.
Regardless, ladies and gentlemen, ever since I had locks, I was not able to continue wearing my lace fronts. So I gave all the motherfuckers to this done inherited everything like a deceased family member. But
wigs, got it. Things, got it.
And another thing we got is, I guess episode 5 of Everything Wrong With. I'm surprised.
They like us. They really, really like us.
What the fucking messages? We're nothing but mean and condescending. I don't know why you continue to watch week after 2 weeks.
Hey, look here. We don't kink shame. We don't kink shame yet.
We don't like y'all enough to see y'all daily. We barely want to see you 2 times a month, but I guess. But I guess I'll ease up because we are too to a certain degree. We're the ones who keep coming back with this shit. What I do?
Why you already firing off on these people? Oh my god!
Just tell them what we're here to talk about this time. We've been all over the place, from food to anime. We had Naruto. We ain't never doing that again. There's too many African Americans.
2 fucking parts of Naruto. God damn it! So much. But today we're here to talk about everything wrong with hairstyles. Not mine though, because this SpongeBob bust down luxurious.
I need a retwist, but we're not talking about that right now. It's a long list, but a lot of y'all, I gotta talk to y'all because a lot of y'all ain't all that, and I'm getting tired of dealing with y'all rules and shit.
Hold on. Before we do all that, we got a guest in the building because niggas on your head too. Although I'm hesitant to call him a guest because he been here before. He one of the niggas we just got done talking about. Well, do you want to introduce yourself or should I?
What it is. So look, hold on. What it is.
And you would have the fresh haircut too, like
you're mad.
It ain't all that fresh, but
yes, you see my flyaway.
Look, what it is, what it ain't, what it stank. It's your boy Ryan, aka Uncool Fall. Holla at me on all social media platforms. If you see me online, shout me out. If you're trying to be real with a nigga, come holla at me. But if you with that fuck shit, stay away from me.
He out here making friends. I'm not. Don't talk to me. Don't. Hold on. Don't talk to me. Now that we got this out the way, we can begin. We gonna start this off on a mature basis because sometimes we be with the foolery, but this is a very, very important topic because it seems as though we've got this issue is going to pervade our community ultimately because it's going to be a service that's going to continue to be needed. However, you can't explain how we got to this problem without explaining that there has been a gap sort of between where we started with hair care and where we are now, and essentially the exploitation and the lack of knowledge or the lack of actual interest in Black hair. I mean, we could just call it racism, but can I say we racist to us? Because we were the biggest perpetrators of all of this.
Sometimes.
Yeah, because some of the Black-owned products really aren't for Black hair. They change their formula once they get more money or they get bought out by somebody else. The only hair company that I still religiously use is As I Am until they switch up too. So.
And it's 100% used in all types of ways, and it's not equitable for everybody of our hue.
Right. I'm gonna just go ahead and say this, and I know this things we probably ain't gonna get that sponsorship, so Hair Honcho might not like it because brand deals equal better opportunities, and I understand that, but fuck them from the bottom of my stomach. I wouldn't even wish you the fresh ball in my.
I don't even Carol's daughter. We can go rapid fire.
Into Shea Moisture.
Yeah.
All them.
Definitely Camille Rose too. I saw that little sponsorship I did with the little Ice Spice thing. No, y'all can go too.
It's
Look,
real spicy.
also, I'm gonna put y'all on free game because I feel like niggas don't really listen. Garnier Fructis, Suave, Tresemme for these, not for what's under here. Nigga naps do not need Garnier Fructis. Thank you.
That ain't the fruit and berries that your ancestors was talking about. No, that shit in there is dragon fruit. We don't put that in your hair.
Right, and you look here. You also may find several TikToks, several articles, and everything are telling you about all of these items, and they may help your hair. Yes, find out what they do. Just because they're telling you that something is good for your hair does not tell you what it does for your hair. And you're gonna think, oh, my shit finna be down my back and end up with a fucking. You imagine giving your hair steroids because you thought it was gonna make your hair grow, and instead it just make your hair thicker.
But
then what you gonna do?
But another thing I want to talk about is people so worried about how they can nurture the outside, but they don't nurture the inside to make sure their hair grow. People don't drink water, which is scary. Have y'all seen, just digressing, y'all seen Water Talk? Bitch, it's juice. It's juice. So, are you familiar, Ryan, or you need me to explain? Yeah, lean all the way the fuck over. So, put me front and center. I'm talking about this shit right now. Front and center. So, essentially...
That's crazy.
So essentially, if you hashtag Water Talk, it's really popular on TikTok. It's when, unfortunately, Black women are also involved in it. It's when people turn it like this. They have a whole bunch of, I'm gonna call it Kool-Aid singles, Crystal Light packets, all that, and sugar-free syrups. So in people's mind, 0 sugar-free syrups, and then the packets are sugar-free. Oh, this is birthday cake flavored water. This is strawberry flavored water. It's Kool-Aid.
These dumb motherfuckers are out here passing off.
I'm so serious. Hashtag Water Talk on TikTok. Like,
you know
it's
what?
Kool-Aid. It is juice. They're like, oh,
nigga,
no.
what?
And then it's gotten to the point where everyone's like, well, they're trying to gaslight you. They're like, well, isn't juice just like apple juice, just apple flavored water? When do we get into what is actually just flavored water and what's like they're trying to gaslight you so hard? Like a group of women are making their personalities flavored water. Like, I'm so serious.
This is what happens when you make niggas when niggas don't pay attention in fucking science class.
Bro,
fuck science classes. This is what's wrong with the American school system, and legislatively speaking, a lot of all of the different things being passed are making us dumber and dumber in society. Realistically, banning books is not going to help anybody. I need y'all to go out and vote.
Not soda. That great flavored water, that pineapple colada flavored water, it's not going to help you grow your hair like organic, natural, clear water. Like,
it's not going to help your water, and it's not going to help with them 17 million soaps you got to use to clean the stink off your... I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We're not gonna say that. We're not gonna say that.
All because you drinking grape flavored water from a packet. You out here smelling like syrup just dripping from between.
I've been on Water Talk the past couple of days, and I'm like, this got to be what gaslighting feel like. Because y'all not gonna tell me this ain't juice. I ain't the smartest one, but this is juice. This is Kool-Aid singles. This is. Like,
call me ableist, call me whatever you want. I truly don't understand how niggas just can't drink water. It's water. It's it tastes like nothing. I say nothing for the easiest way to consume it, but it really doesn't, like, it's not gonna hurt you in any capacity. I promise you. Go drink water. Your body made up with at least 70% of it. You dumb bitch.
Your mama dumb if she ain't introduced you to water and made you drink enough of it as a kid that you out here having a whole fucking talking about this is flavored water. Bitch, the only reason why it's gonna be flavored water if you go get a goddamn grape and put it in the water itself. Stop getting these fucking packets that are
and they're like, it's sugar free. They going to Marshall's getting the syrups, putting 3 pumps of syrup, putting 2 packets in there. They're like, yay, this is my favorite water combination. I'm like, juice.
That's not even juice. Don't do juice like that. Cause I love me a good cranberry. I love me a good apple. I love
your cranberry and apple flavored water. You mean, no, I'm so serious. That's what it is.
Ryan, get your friend. Cause she finna piss me off.
Look at my face.
Just get on Water Talk, please. You gonna get irritated? Get on.
Why would I want to be irritated? Why would you want me irritated? You do the same shit when you be sending me them goddamn Fresh X records. I ain't even gonna give her the chance. You done? You in timeout.
Turn my nose up at them nasty ass people.
Bro, it was irritating me so badly.
All right. But realistically speaking, while we're on the topic of what goes inside of your body as well, you need to actually eat a wide array of foods as well to make sure that you're actually getting vitamins, because vitamins help your hair grow as well. Your hair is made of the same stuff that your fingernails are made of, that your teeth are made of, not in the same exact ratio, but all of them things grow the exact same way. Look here. I need you to invest in vegetables. I know it sounds like a crazy concept. And I know with reality and everything that's going on that we exist in a lot of food deserts as people of color because, redlining, capitalism, huge booms and waves. I understand history. We ain't going to go down the long list of different reasons of why we got to where we are.
Exploitation.
Right. Escaping to the city because of sharecropping, exploitation, and looking for better opportunities.
I can tell you about some shit.
I think also another reality we just have to face that it is that a lot of this is genetics. One person may be more genetically inclined to grow their hair to a 30-inch bust down, and you may not. Don't think this magical pill is going to save you. Like, okay, you eat this,
I'm so sorry. All of y'all can't have this luxurious natural yellow hair I got.
All right,
itching and seething, ain't you? You mad, right? It's giving scalp. Look at it.
You sure?
I'm sure.
That headphone is giving a lift up over there.
That's crazy. It's giving hater, but okay. You know what's also giving hater though? These 50 million fees and prices, because what the fuck are these modern day stylists doing?
Wash, come blow dry. It's a $10 blow dry fee. Your hair thick, it's a $15 fee. We're gonna charge a parting fee.
Come braid it down, because if I gotta braid you down, that's an extra fee.
Come early, even though I'm gonna be late.
Even the kids.
This is a situation I pulled off of Facebook, and it was just so astounding to me. So basically, the mom was asking about how much it'll be for her daughter's hair. That's the first screenshot. And then you can see it's a simple style, braids, beads at the end. Cute. I would think it would cost maybe like $100, maybe, depending on where you live, $125, $80. Depends. But to the next screenshot, bro, they want $525. At least they include the wash.
I mean, they said they were gonna bring the braid, the beads too. The bead.
Shut up. At least I'm including the. First of all,
no, I'm making shut up because washing not included no bow. Washing.
And I'm supposed to commend them for that. Washing hair is a major tenet of hair care. How you call yourself someone who can do hair and you don't want to actually make sure that the hair you're doing is clean before you stick your hands in it, because regular niggas don't really know how to wash their hair the proper way to fully detox and get everything out of it, which is why we have professionals who study this shit.
A lot of people aren't licensed. Like, to be a braider, you don't have to. Well, if you're gonna braid hair and you're gonna wash it, you need a license. So that's how you can tell who's licensed and who's unlicensed.
And you know the crazy part? Growing up with my mom, when she used to take me to go get her hair done, she would go to people who she would sometimes go to, like her friends and stuff, right? And they may not have been licensed, but they had everything they needed. Like she was one lady who was around the corner who had a whole hair washing station in her living room.
See, but that's different. And also, that lady with the hair washing station in her living room wasn't charging your mama an arm and a leg to try and get her hair done. Because she understood we not in a shop realistically. So I'm doing some shit. We'll also say there's a lot more grace and leeway nowadays for a lot of these businesses to operate than back in the day, because they was looking for any reason to prosecute niggas back in the day.
Facts.
But realistically, I'm doing this shit out my house. I got some shit here. They was doing microwave weaves. You mean to tell me back in the day when they was throwing fucking curling sets in the microwave, you think they finna charge? They didn't have proper Marcel irons. They weren't using a barbicide to clean their tools the right way. They was in here with their mama bleach, throwing that shit in the tub, saying, "Who next?"
I think the most ridiculous thing is I've seen like $1,000 for like medium-sized box braids. I think that's the most ridiculous thing that I've seen. When the box braids get to be the price of car notes, rent.
Ooh.
We ain't even talk about these goddamn booking policies. Who want to go first? Who want to go first? Because I got one for everybody. I got plenty of them. Pass them out like goddamn tickets.
You can go first, shoot.
That's crazy.
I'm
I'll go first.
my retwist person, Dwani. I don't get charged $50 million. Then again, I only got half a head. So
the first one, you want to reschedule? Please let me know as soon as you can. Then you can go to your confirmation email and edit your service to choose another day. If you will be late, please text me. I will no longer accept anyone who's over 15 minutes late. I try to be very considerate of other clients' time. All right, that's fair. Please note, it is very likely that my son will be home at the time of your appointment. Keep that in mind. Appointment times vary. Time slot provided is a roundabout time frame.
Hold on.
And they're going to be like, no kids. You can't bring your kids, but you got to deal with mine. They'll be like, no kids.
What is going on here?
Exactly. What the fuck is going on here?
No kids.
I'm very confused. How your baby can be present, and on top of your baby being present, the appointment time isn't a definitive time. But if I show up anywhere around that 15-minute mark that we don't even know for sure is going to be set, I'm not getting my money back, and I got to book a whole new appointment with a whole new deposit. Girl, fuck you.
Not to mention, you said the appointment time is a roundabout time frame. Bitch, you just told me don't be late. So what the fuck you trying to tell me?
You expect me to stand outside of your goddamn apartment in the projects looking at other niggas that I don't know, waiting to get inside this go
bonnet and all. Bonnet and all.
Bonnet, or if I didn't show up in my bonnet, my stingy ass frizzy ponytail because you wanted me to come blow dried and nothing else. You ain't want nothing on my scalp.
Yep. Imagine it. Wait, you leave the house like that. You get that, hey boo text in the morning.
I promise you, I'm finding somebody else. I promise you, I ain't never talking to you again.
Let's finish this conversation another time. I have your competition on the phone. Let's finish this conversation another time. I have your competition on the phone.
You ain't never got to worry about me, sweetheart. I'm out of here.
Like, hey, girl. What you texting me? Don't be canceling. I saw you drinking last night. You knew you had an appointment.
Look here, bring you and your headache the fuck
out
here.
Be on the Instagram, bro. Instagram, like I can see you out here post or turn up to your stories, your public stories. You get professional page and then city girl page. If I know you fucked up and you cancel on me, I'll be like, you know, I had this appointment.
Who want to read the next booking policy? We got more. Like I said, I'm handing them out like fucking school supplies. I'll read it.
All right. Do not book with me. You have other things to do, places to go, or people to see the day you would like to book an appointment. I will immediately cancel your appointment, ask you to leave if you ask how much longer will it be or anything close to it. Do not book with me if you're impatient. All balances are due in cash or Zelle only. Baby, depending on the hairstyle, it's only supposed to take 1 to 3 hours, depending on the hairstyle. I'm booking.
No. Some hairstyles I'll give leeway because as someone who actually sits and gets knotless, sometimes it can take up to 5 hours depending on how long you getting them, how thick your hair is. Because I got thick ass hair, I got a lot of hair follicles at that. I got a small ass head, but I got a whole lot of hair on top of this small ass head. I'm built like one of them old school troll dolls.
My thing is, I book for a slot, so I'm gonna ask you, and I'm gonna make other arrangements after that slot.
She want to be able to lollygag, talk on her phone, talk on her friends, maybe have you on her Instagram live or her TikTok live where she doing your hair and chatting with the commenters and.
She trying to smoke a blunt while she's sitting there doing your hair, knowing it's a fire hazard.
She gonna take an hour break in the middle of doing your hair to go on a date with a nigga to Roof Chris to have him hash her out.
And he gonna come back and dig her out while you still waiting to finish.
Be eating and doing your hair.
Right. I wasn't even gonna go there. You're not wrong. But I wasn't gonna look here. We ain't have to go there. I mean, you're not. I need that clip. I'm so fucking mad. You're not wrong, but you don't have to say it. All right, Ryan, you're up.
Then her baby gonna be playing with your hair too.
No show and late cancellations up to 48 hours are 100% of service fee. Payment forms, Zelle only. A facial covering is required at all times from entry through service, and upon exit, your nose and mouth must be covered. No additional guests. No outside food or beverages. If you are exhibiting any flu-like symptoms, you must reschedule your appointment. You'll be charged full amount in order to get credit towards your next appointment. Please email. We will do our best to find a time for you once you're feeling better. And the cancellation policy, by entering your credit card information at the time of booking, you agree to accept the cancellation fee. All cancellations and reschedules are to be made 48 hours. If you are unable to cancel, there's a 100% cancellation fee. Bitch, please. The fuck is this shit?
My thing is, people get sick on a dime, but you give them a heads up consideration. You ain't charging me if I'm not showing up. I use my Cash App card so quick and turn it off. Stop playing with me.
I will call the bank real quick. This is a fraudulent fund.
Here's the thing with that.
I get the argument if your time is money, but
I'm not even going with the time is money. I'm considering all the other stuff. I'm imagining, especially post-COVID, a lot of niggas is worried about everything. So if you start coughing, sneezing, you feel like you're going to be sick, don't come in. What's getting me is the 100% cancellation fee, because why you just want to hold my money hostage? Because if I get sick and I get well during a time where you may be booked and busy, now I just got to walk around looking crazy because you holding on to my money until I get back to you. That don't seem dumb to you?
And not to mention, you just going to kick me out? So
Pretty
I'm
much.
If that bitch with a half head done and a half head that's not, and I'm gonna walk around my hair flashing on top of my head like this, and I'm supposed to be like this cool for like a week, so it's come back and it be one side fresh and one side old.
I guess so.
Cause
you know she's not gonna redo it. You gonna have them flyaways on one end and a fresh.
She's not gonna redo it, and if she want to redo it, she gonna charge you something, probably another $65 on top of all of that shit.
Truthfully.
Or tell you, or she gonna try and book you for a refresh appointment.
And charge you get 100% again.
Do we want to keep talking about these annoying ass, stupid ass fees, or do we want to keep it pushing? Because I got more. We
can keep going. Let's just keep it going. It's amusing to me. People are so funny.
A couple more.
All right, Drax, you up?
This is the shade in this whole.
Fundamental. Reading is fundamental. Fundamental. That's my new word of the day. Fundamental.
For those of you who don't know, the reason everybody started laughing is because they know I'm actively dyslexic. So this motherfucker would be ableist a little bit for this.
Hold on. Wait. What? That is not.
Don't say that.
I would never.
Reading is fundamental. Read the policies before booking. If you book without reading and make a mistake, it will result in a deposit loss. Please stop putting yourself on my schedule before you read my policies. Thank you.
Baby, you should have thought about reading this message before you sent it. Why you worried about your goddamn policies?
That's irony in itself.
You know what? Maybe she means something else. Maybe fundamental is like a whole nother thing.
Our brains ain't really there, Ryan. You tripping. It's fundamental. You ain't pay attention to school. You don't remember all them extra letters weren't necessary. She's speaking the original Queen's English. That's what it is.
She tried to make an acronym and failed. Shit.
She tried to fit it all on one poster and fucked up. So she's like, I got to get rid of some of these letters.
It's too much. It's too much.
200 character max.
All right. It's me. New policy. If you're uncomfortable with being filmed, please do not book appointments with me. Showcasing my work enables growth and opens doors for potential clients. An inconvenience fee of £10 will be added to your bill if you do not permit me to record. Thank you, PBP.
While I understand, I'm assuming by their name, they're like a makeup thing. Not everyone wants to be recorded. You don't have to record every single client, especially you got 2 to 3 per day. Pick one. Just pick one.
But legally, how are you going to charge me for something I don't want to do, especially if you're trying to put me on video and I didn't sign anything to say that it's okay to use my likeness? So legally, I can sue your motherfucking ass for trying to take $10 from me, bitch. Fuck out of here.
And realistically, look here, charging me or you scheduling a booking after having that in your policies is not a formal media release form. So like Ryan said, we can still actually sue your stupid ass for actively exploiting us. That is an active exploitable practice.
And I can get more than 10 pounds, bitch.
Right.
It's going to be like, flip that 10 to 100, 100 to 1,000, cash out.
All right. Ryan, you ready?
Oh, Lord. If your hair extra long and thick like this, come braided or pay me extra. Period. to braid it because this is setting me back an hour. It's gonna take almost an hour to braid this flat.
So you
Bitch, it's
brainstorm,
your
you don't want
job.
First off, who told you to do that to me? I'm suing you for defamation, bitch. Who told you to do that to me?
exactly. You put it on there.
You just trying to show off for the motherfuckers on your page?
You really out here embarrassing us, and then I'm supposed to feel flattered and grateful because you got me looking good. You already showed me looking crazy as hell on the internet. I'm sitting here looking through these snaps like,
what the fuck is going on in here on this day?
something not adding up here.
Carrie Hilson face. I mean, you got to hit it with the Kerry Washington face.
Mm-mm.
Let me see. I got some more. We're gonna circle back to. We're gonna have drag start this time. Did drag start last time? I don't remember.
Yes, when you tried to trip me up.
No, just look here. You gonna stop calling me ableist? Ryan can start this time then.
We got another one with the same day. Oh my god.
Uh-oh, did we lose Ryan?
Oh no.
I think we lost it in him. So in his absence, I will go again. Or
Go ahead. I'm still here.
okay. Disclaimer: please do not book if you have plans the same day of your appointment. Yeah, please do not book if you have plans the same day of your appointment. There are days where I'm behind and may need to push your appointment down due to a late appointment or personal issues. I am human. If I do decide to push your appointment down, you have plans, you will simply just be rescheduled or canceled. If by any chance your appointment gets canceled and you can't reschedule, your deposit will not be refunded. The reason why it isn't being refunded is because you shouldn't have had any other plans, I said in the beginning of this paragraph. I'm not on no one else's time but my own. Also, for those who are understanding and patient, you will be accommodated. I appreciate clients who are patient and understanding.
You are a hypocrite. The word doesn't revolve around you, but you want me to revolve around what?
Don't have no other plans or I'm going to cancel your shit. But also, if I got any other plans, I'm going to move your shit. And don't have no other plans that I'm ready to reschedule you either. Did I understand that right?
What is this?
I gotta be stupid. Somebody... There ain't no way I just said what I think I just said. Ryan, go ahead.
Bitch, what's your problem?
I don't fucking know.
It don't make sense. So first off, you telling me that I'm supposed to come see you once again without anything to do, and if I got something to do, it don't matter to you because then my appointment is not good enough to still be on your booking page. Because motherfucker, you think I'm supposed to spend my entire day with you, and you think I'm supposed to just be all right with it. Think it's Sunday. I got shit to do. Tomorrow's Monday. I gotta go to work. Get the fuck out of here.
It sounds like me like this nigga ain't got no friends. Realistically, they trying to make their clients their friends. They want them to sit in there. I'm gonna do your hair, Bookie, but we gonna actually chop it up. I'm gonna give you a blunt. We gonna crack this bottle open, and we gonna have a good time. You like Henny? Take a shot.
I got this roast in the crock pot. You know you hungry, bitch.
I'll take the plate and I'm gonna leave.
I need you to know I consistently forget the Ryan, like just how country Ryan is until he open his mouth sometimes and remove all doubt. Nigga, what hairstylist is gonna feed you a pot roast? Actually, no, there is a lady on TikTok.
Yeah. I'm about to say, don't act like it. Don't do
There's
that.
one lady on TikTok. She will prepare you a whole ass meal along with your service, and her prices be fair. A low key, I thought about it. I'm like, what's they chewing?
No, look, real shit. My aunt used to do my mom hair for 30 years, and I would go over there, and she would always have something for me to eat, something for my mom to eat, and something for any other kids that happen to run up in the house, including hers.
See, I gotta ask you: is this your aunt, or is this one of the people that you didn't pick up along the way that's not your aunt?
So,
because black people be doing that, I gotta ask. That's a valid question.
So, in all honesty, she's related to my brother's father, but she's not my
cousin.
I got you.
So, but
black people don't believe in half siblings, split up families, and that's family. Got you.
Yeah, that's my auntie.
You know who not your family? These fucking stylists. Nor are the clients your family. There should be a clear divide, and the lack of actual professionalism in this customer service is appalling to say the least. Like, really, tell me, where does the work begin? Your work and life begin. Where does the life actually cut off and your work start? And I understand that life and work overlap sometimes, and things happen because either you have a real good relationship with your clientele, you decide, all right, cool, you want to come to this baby shower with me this weekend, whatever, or alternately, you might get invited to an event because you got put on with multiple of their family members because you do bomb ass hair. I need you to remember, at the end of the day, this is still your fucking job. And I respect service people to the utmost degree. However, I understand in the same way that anyone within the service industry, and I even mean creative services, because creative work is a service as well. Drax and I are providing you a service with this show. Ryan, as his guest, is providing both us and you as viewers a service with being here. Which means throughout all of this time frame where we're recording and putting this together, we have to be cognizant of everything going on. And sure, we might be friends, and what happens after this goddamn clock go off is not your goddamn business. There is still a manner of decorum that will be maintained at this stage, because here we are working, we are doing something together. There is an actual exchange occurring here. You all are watching the show, engaging with us, and we are entertaining. And when the cameras go off, the expectation for us to be entertaining is a bit unrealistic. If we choose or happen to be entertaining by chance and it's just part of us, great. But we are not dancing monkeys at your disposal. That's not how that works. And alternately, you all aren't supposed to like adore and worship us. That's not how that works either. If you appreciate and enjoy our content, cool. But that's that exchange. There's
fuck all that. I'm gonna blur that motherfucking line if I can get my fade for free. I don't want to pay $110 a month for a fucking fade.
And this is why we don't talk to Drax.
$110 a month?
Yeah. My 55, 40 to 55. I only had two barbers for. One charged me 55, the other one charged 40. That's why I'm like burying, because I have a new one now. But no, if I gotta fuck real quick. It's only gonna last 3 minutes. Cool. Did I get my haircut for free? Yeah, that's okay.
Wait, what? What? Huh?
A major thing that bothers me ultimately about all of these stylists, along with them fluctuating fucking prices that they going through about haircuts, because I ain't got that problem. You see, I'm gonna keep mentioning this yellow bust down that
right.
Don't got.
How much do you get to charge for your haircut? Right? Can I have a whole thing? How much is yours? Back home, it was 30, 35 in Detroit. Here in Vegas, it's like 40 to 55. I'm like,
yeah, because y'all got celebrity barbers out there right beside California, LA.
I want to know celebrity barber. I'm going to the hoodlum up the street.
No, like barbershop prices is a
all right, when your shit end up tilted like Bobby in the 80s, don't say nothing.
Like I grew up paying $15.
OG get me together. And I give him a $10 tip. He cool. He from Detroit, ironically. So
yeah, like I grew up paying $15 for a cut, and now I'm paying $35, and it's like, why? You still doing the same amount of hair? You already bought your clippers, and they've been
we doing less hair for me, and I still get trash.
Look here.
What the fuck you mean? I'm only getting my sides and my back done. At this point, I'm going to do the shit at the house.
What?
My mama, that lady got fucking that much hair, and she still got to pay like $60, $70 if she want a fucking design on her head.
Yeah, they go upcharge for them designs.
I respect it, because that's a level of creativity and artisanship that requires more time that they could have someone else in their chair. And on top of that, it also, again, requires a bit of actual study, because they got to craft these actual designs into your head. And if they fuck your shit up, they're not getting paid at all, realistically, or probably not getting paid a lot.
They better not fuck it up.
Exactly. So I respect it.
Well, if I got to walk around bald because your ass put an M when it should have been a W, we gonna fight.
Put an M. It ain't even gonna be an M. It's gonna be a little squiggly line.
Man,
let me line you up, Ryan. I got you.
Can I tell you?
Unless you want an Air Jordan, that man cheering.
No. Look. I got a small story real quick. One time, I decided to give myself a cut because I was going through it, and it was when I was in between jobs, right? Let's just say I wore a hat for 2 weeks.
I'm gonna show myself. Oh, okay. I thought this story was finna.
I had
like
to look at you through the locks.
I can do my side, like I can do my sides and shit, but like I can't do my whole head. So that's why I started growing my hair because I was like, oh,
I've done that too. I tried to cut my hair and I wear that shit just like this. You're not gonna see me.
oh my god, oh my god.
I'll cut a wig. I'll trim my hair, but I'll cut a wig. I ain't cutting my hair. If God don't do it, it won't. I'd sooner risk.
But another thing I don't like about barbers is if you do have locks, they gonna cut your shit.
True.
Why they try to do it? That's why
they gonna cut your locks to try and get a clean line, or they gonna cut your shit
to combine this one. Cause ain't no fucking reason this bitch should be skinny like this up here. I'm gonna have to combine my last row because a lot of them they don't know where to stop. So my locks, my last rows, that's all gonna be combined and taking it back up. So.
You might need to incept the thought just a little bit of your loctician learning how to be a barber. Maybe tell her, hey, have you ever thought about barber school?
No, she cut my hair. If I ask her, yeah, she'll do it if I ask her.
Look, when I first started to have to get my hair
cut. Hold on. Shut up. Everybody.
125 and 55. I'm not made of money. I'm made of water. That's it. Score. I said, I love you, Stink.
I'm just and just like that, we got to talk about active hair care though, because as much as we're talking about them doing all this crazy shit to our hair, you ready to behave now? Oh my God. What are we talking about? Yes, behave. Get your shit together. We just said we professionals, Drax.
Are y'all here not even done professionally? Shut up. No.
Girl, that's rich coming from Frizzy Top over there. Anyways,
I never said my hair was done. I started the show saying my hair wasn't done.
You look like a fresh lollipop off the carpet. Don't say nothing to me. Anyways,
I'm not bald though. We still got hair.
It's about 2 weeks. I need a fresh braid up too.
Anywho, while we're talking about, especially since you said it's been 2 weeks and you need a retwist, did either of you, with getting your hair done, receive proper hair care tips and instructions post styling? Post haircut.
Yeah,
I get it from the women who braid my hair, not the nigga who cuts my hair.
Don gave it to me, and then OG gave it to me. He just gave me a new brush like to use and stuff. So yeah,
I love that for y'all. You know who typically don't? Most people, because all they want them to do is come back and they will put 15 pounds of styling gel on your head. Yeah. And then after putting that 15 pounds of styling gel on your head start itching. You got to wash it, take it down and everything. And then guess who's back in their chair running them some more money because they didn't tell you how to properly moisturize your scalp so that you can have longevity for your style. They're not telling you that you're not supposed to wear the wig every single night after the install, or you're supposed to actively lift that bitch up so your scalp can breathe because it gets swampy and sweaty under there. It's hot as hell under here. Look here. I done made all these jokes about this bust down, but I'm about 3 seconds from ripping this bitch off, and y'all finna get these Cleo braids under here. I swear to God, I will. They also don't do a lot of treatments because realistically, a lot of us as Black people struggle with dandruff and seborrheic dermatitis actually in our scalp. All of them flakes and shit, that's not just, oh, my scalp not moisturized. There's an actual condition there that you have to treat and take care of. And while they may not be dermatologists give you instructions to take to people who style your hair. And the hair people are supposed to also, in tandem with the instructions from the dermatologist, tell you how to care for your hair, because that is, say it with me, everyone, their job. You see how there's a whole bunch of shit on this list to do, and all they seem to understand is hair. And really, there's not even understanding hair because they don't do braid downs without charging niggas. They don't do fucking washing hair no more without finding reasons to charge niggas. They're not really washing hair the right way no more. I promise you, I really need to be nice to these stylists because they believe in coming after people, and they be. I'll be damned if my name end up on somebody live, and I'm just like, I don't know you niggas. I mean, but you also can, because I like to tussle. So try me if you want to. Oh my God.
Here's one tip I'm gonna always tell Black people:
try Jesus, not me, because I fight back.
Okay, 2 tips. I was also told, and it has been a proven thing for me, that the right kind of oil will keep you moisturized. Find the type of oil that you need for your scalp, for your hair, that will not only keep it looking nice, extend the sheen, as well as make it stronger. Do not just go out here and put any fucking oil in your head and think you're going to be all right. You got to find the right kind. And if you black, please do not wash your hair every single day.
Look
Don't
here.
use tea tree is so drying. Don't use tea tree.
Don't wash your hair every day, but don't be afraid to wash your hair every week either. Find out what works for your hair. If you're going to be the one taking care of your hair at home, don't be afraid of trial and error. Maybe
Yes.
actually consider, if you go, at least go to Keisha up the street because she do bomb ass braids and she give you the hookup or whatever, or you cool with her and you love how she do your hair, that's fine. Consider still going to a shop to get a consultation from a licensed cosmetologist so that they can tell you how to take care of your hair in the meantime and interim time when you decide to go to Keisha up the street, or if Keisha up the street ain't busy, then her cousin Shirley, who actually do the bomb ass U parts or full closures like back in the day.
And niggas, don't just go see Keisha because she got a fat ass.
True. True. No. Real shit. Cause niggas go and get their hair braided by these braiders because their asses be fat. Either they braids be fucked up or they braids be too tight. They see these loctitions, their locks be looking stupid.
They be looking stupid because these
and then they be trying to convince people they like their wigs. I'm like, look here, wigs are an acceptable society.
They don't want to pay and they want to use dick as a payment, but over here twisting to the left and shit. Like get they locks twisted to the left. Fucking your shit up.
You trying to pay with dick and your dick ain't all that great. Watch yourself, nigga. You
gonna twist your shit to the left. Just
or worse, you out here paying with dick because that's all you got as currency. It ended up being great, sure, but she didn't do a good job. So she got free dick out of you and wasted your time that you still got to take somebody else. You're going to end up with a gay loctician that don't want dick, and then what you going to do?
I found it so amusing because it's people, guys will still go and stay, but they'll put the picture of her watching how to do it on YouTube with like the jail and stuff like nearby. It's just the music. I'm like, so you're sitting there,
letting somebody play in your head,
basically
doing something that you could do for free. I'm
gonna be real. One of the greatest feelings that I've ever experienced is oil in my scalp.
You felt like a bad bitch afterwards, didn't you?
Ooh, and then look at me be real with you. My hair come about right here. So real shit. When I take my shit down, my hair come about right here. If I had titties, it'd hit my titty. But I'd be swinging my hair when that jump either wet or I re-oil that shit. I'd be like, okay, nigga, I see you, fresh and bountiful.
Period.
Hair aplenty, looking sheen. I see you, dude.
Look here, y'all both know Mermaid. Mermaid quick to cuss me out because every time I take down my hair and shit, she'd be like, "Oh my god, it's so long, get healthy," and then I'd be like, "It's too long, I'm gonna cut it." And she hates
I cut my hair so many times before I decided to lock up, and when I locked up, I cut it because my locks were longer than this. My locks were mid back. I cut it like right here to that Cynthia bob and genuinely wore it.
It'd be too much. Sometimes a good bob will get me right every time. How this shit right here be like. That's all I need. It's all I need.
Cynthia, I meant Libby. Oh well. I said Cynthia, I meant Libby. A good lick.
Look, Drax know the movement too. Look at her. Do it.
Because I used to wear a Libby bob, but technically, because my hair is even right now, it can still be considered a Libby bob.
Look, we'll do it together. This the bob right here. This the bob.
And I'm actually got the pointed end too.
This the bob movement. Ryan, you gotta wear your hair down. Next time you take your hair down and you sit that shit on top of your man titties, you gotta.
I'll be putting in everything. I'll be like, okay.
Oh my gosh.
Snap back with the string hair. Okay, I see you, nigga.
Okay.
Like at the curly cues.
I brought up Keisha from Up the Block as well because I also don't want anyone to think I'm being elitist in any of my takes. I'm not being elitist. I'm not being classist in any capacity because each has its pros and cons. There's affordability, or there's supposed to be affordability from going to stylists who operate out of their home, as well as the opportunity for them to grow their talents and actually better themselves because they are self-taught. And on top of them being self-taught, maybe they had a cousin or somebody who went to cosmetology school and they picked up things along the way, maybe an apprenticeship under them, but they didn't formally get trained. So they understand most of the things, but they're still here either way. They're still not a professional, and so they didn't learn the business side of things. They're also not sure or certain how to actually give you a professional environment. However, also you get to barbershops and salons, and you gotta pay a little bit more because they gotta meet booth rent along with making sure that they got bills to pay at their house. And so I'm not saying that makes it okay, but realize that's part of the reason why you're going there, because you're going to an actual
I learn
establishment.
everybody business. I know who cheating on who baby daddy ain't shit, who be skipping out on the rent. I learned.
But like also that's a different thing. We don't really have that experience no more, because we got bitches gossiping in the shop, but we don't have that level of therapy, community, and catharsis that comes from shops the same way, because bitches don't know how to be friends no more. And I say that on purpose. You bitches don't know how to be friends no more. And I don't even like making company with too many bitches. So if I actually be in your face talking to you, know that you are blessed to be in my company. And I don't say that like my company's so amazing to be in. I just don't like talking to people. I almost forgot to call Drax today, and we was filming today. So,
but if you would have had a hissy fit, she ain't hear from me by tomorrow. Like, oh, so you outside with the other friends?
Who did it first?
You outside with the other friends.
You taught me that we throw hissy fits when. Look here, you taught me that we throw hissy fits when we don't talk to niggas for extended periods of time. Now, don't get mad when I be doing that shit back to you, because I'm a performer. I'm going to act my role every time.
We on a schedule. We got to play Dead by Daylight at least twice a week. I got to get Maury at least once. Like, we...
Girl, first of all, you got to get Maury 4 times. Keep it real. Anyways.
Bro, that one session made me so bad. I ain't played it for a week. I was like, wow. And I'm always obsessed. I can't go without seeing that around my fucking character. I'm like, yo.
You know what? I got you, Stink. I'm gonna put on Object of Obsession, so I'm gonna be the obsession every match, and I'm gonna be able to see the killer. I got you.
You gonna drag that nigga to me and point at my locker and look, you get started. It's just gonna sacrifice me.
No, we're not gonna look here. That's a distraction. We're not finna talk about that, because realistically, you know what the fuck you did that made me, because you ran over to me and then jumped in the locker real fucking fast. Had that nigga slam. He came directly to me. I'm like, no, if we dying together. Get the fuck out that locker.
You were unlucky. He chose right that day.
Nigga, you made the noise and brought him to me. Anyway,
he had a choice between 3 lockers. I'm sorry he chose yours. I am so sorry he chose yours.
No, there was no locker to choose. I was sitting here opening yours up. If I'm gonna die, we dying together. I'm snitching. She right here, Your Honor. She right here. Yup. Anywho, I mentioned the barbershops and the salons. One thing I do not value. I respect it, but I personally do not value, and I don't know if any of you will disagree with. I do not enjoy the experience of high-end boutiques and whatnot. And maybe it's because of the caliber of life I'm accustomed to when it comes, and not only the caliber of life, the environment and socialization I've had around hairstyling. If I'm going to get my hair styled in any capacity, I understand that there's going to be a social element to it as well. I'm not coming into a gigantic building to watch you have a TikTok background so I can sit in front of some hot ass lights while you have hot ass curlers in my head if I'm getting wigs or any kind of bundles or anything installed in my head in front of this goddamn flower wall that is kind of tacky. And didn't nobody tell you this? It don't actually fit the decor. You got this big ass neon light that don't really match nothing except for this full backdrop that you got, again, for the sake of the actual views on TikTok, because it's exactly a 9x16 backdrop frame. Offer me to pay up to, again, $1,000 for me to get my hair done for no reason other than the vibes, the ambiance, the experience. And you still charging me $30 for a bottle of water. Look, I worked in catering. I didn't understand why we was doing that even then, because Dasani, as expensive as it is, ain't that expensive for us to be charging goddamn $10 a bottle.
It's trash.
Yeah.
On a regular basis. And then when it was for $10, we was charging them niggas like $100 for us to do a pack of 30. And I'll be damned if I ever spend $100 on a 30 pack of water. I'll be damned if I spend $25 on a 30 pack of water. You must be out your goddamn mind. Realistically, I wince and cringe in pain when I gotta look at that, and it might be even $10. The fuck you mean? Anyways, you're literally making me pay for an experience, for a luxurious title. I'm not one with the bougie shit. I don't understand the purpose of it. And for the people who do, More power to you. I personally think you're stupid, but it's okay. Go be stupid, baby. We all stupid in
It's
some
rare that I
capacity.
even see a lot of us in the super bougie salons. At that, it's very
The ones
rare.
that I be seeing, no, I be seeing us in the bougie salons, and what's
No, I
more
said
is,
I didn't say we don't exist. I said it's rare.
no, I know. That's what I'm saying. I be
Cassie,
seeing us in the
I'm
bougie
not letting
salons.
Cassie retwist my hair, and if I had my old
Why-
style, I'm not letting
Look here.
Cassie give me none of that. You don't
Why
know
you
my
don't want
texture.
McKaylee with 6 E's to retwist your hair?
Same reason why I'm not going to sports clips and letting Derek cut my hair. The fuck?
No. Well, Derek can be black too.
First off, you know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Thank you.
Ain't nobody going to see Scott. Nobody
Who's
care
Scott?
about. Nobody care about Chad.
Todd.
I'm not changing myself for Todd. Who's Todd?
Nobody going to see fucking Blakely and his frosted tips. What the fuck is this?
Todd can be black too. Candy husband named Todd.
I said Blakely.
No, I'm talking to Drac, so she keep insisting.
1D, not 2Ds.
It
matters.
That's nasty. That's nasty work. That's nasty work.
Oh my gosh.
I've got to push Drax down a flight of stairs. But before I do that, I suppose I should make her do her actual job and work on this episode, because we got to also talk about the issue of texturism within hair care in communities, because there should be no reason why people with 4B, 4C textured hairs are having to pay anywhere between $30 to $50 more for any given hairstyle just because of a tighter coil of hair. If you don't know how to do hair, just say that.
Exactly.
If you don't know how to do hair, just say that. And I understand they're like, it's going to take more product or it takes me more time. Okay, and that's a part of the actual thing. And if you're getting paid by time, then make that clear when you're booking the appointment. But actively, not every 4C person's hair is going to take that long. For that, it may not take that much energy, depending on, especially if you're giving them good hair care tips, because 4C hair is not that hard to manage. It has tighter coils, but it is equally, especially when you're technically taking care of the hair like you're supposed to, them coils unravel, they stretch, they detangle, and all of that with relative ease. If you don't like black people, just say that. I'm so sorry, but that's exactly what it is. Buki is giving me anti-black.
If you don't like niggas, just say that. Just say that. Just say that.
Pretty fucking much. I mean, I can't find no other way to put it. I try my best to try and be a balanced individual, even with the regard to the show being everything wrong with. I don't see no other way to look at this. There isn't one. And maybe I should have reached out to a beautician. I promise you, you know what, depending on how this goes, we may have an episode part 2 and have either a barber or a beautician or somebody come back and sit here and defend their case. Cause the way it's looking.
But then at that point, you got to get 2 varying ones. You got to get one who's really good and a nigga who do it at the house.
Hold on, who said? Hold on, because what if the house actually whipping it up?
He be really good though. You're saying
for real?
One who charges $1,000 and one who still keeps it at $100. That's
somebody who calls himself a celebrity with all the bells and whistles versus a motherfucker.
Baby, you're not arrogant, Tay. You're humble, Thomas. No, you are not arrogant, Tay.
You're not Tokyo Styles. You're not none of them. Anyways, I also feel as though realistically there's also an issue of texturism that comes to play, because there's a lot of people who actually, again, don't know how to care for 4C hair, but don't want to care for our hair. I do feel as like the perm era from the 30s, 40s, 50s, and 60s post-slavery, because again, history does play a major tenet here, took a lot of those hair care tools and supplies away from us. But then also the reinvigoration and a lot of the education that came from the new wave in the 70s of natural hair care with the afros and leaving your hair the fuck alone because you don't have to consistently manipulate it every 3 seconds, went out the window and got lost somewhere in translation. And now we've reached an era where, again, it continues to ebb and flow, and we keep swinging back and forth on this goddamn pendulum where we're now caring about hair, but only certain natural hair, because we need that good shit. We need that good pretty shit.
I think that's like a like, what's the word I'm looking for? It's like a separate vein of colorism in an instance.
It's texturism.
Like, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Texturism, even dare I say a facet of featureism as well, because it is a Afrocentric feature to have tighter coils. And not to say that, because black people, we're non-monolithic. I'm gonna say all of the things for niggas in the back before, because it's gonna be somebody loud in the comments. I know we're non-monolithic. Black people can have any type of hair. We the originator. Look here, we was not kings. We did not come from. Look here, I'm not. Look, shut the fuck up. Shut your bitch ass up. Now that we got that clear, I understand that we're not monolithic. However, we do
Take your
have.
kufi off, bruh. Take the kufi off.
We do have a general populace, a relatively safe zone to say, all right, this us. Any of this can be us, but right here, this is probably going to be us. This is where we sit at. That 4C, that's us. Realistically, no other demographic, as far as I know. I ain't never seen a white nigga with 4C hair. I've seen an Asian dude with 4C hair, but they used the fucking pipe cleaners, and I hated that fucking video. He had perm solution.
Most people got that Neji Huga hair at this point.
Do we want to mention the Drew Froze?
Yeah, but that's even still about like 3C at the tightest. You're not even breaking into 4A at that point. And we're not even going to talk about the racism of this. Like, I'm using the actual hair typing system like that for the sake of reference, but even that was built on a whole bunch of racism, because realistically, there's not an actual system like that genuinely works to classify proper hair, because some hair, it varies in porosity, it varies in saturation, it varies in density, etc., etc., etc. Hair is not so easy for anybody to just tackle, which is why it's hard for us to even try and cover all of this in one episode, which is why I said we probably gonna have to have a beautician or somebody or a barber come back on a future date. But for right now, us regular niggas, I need somebody to speak up for us, because you bitches then lost your goddamn mind.
Your price is your price, and I'm gonna take my money, which is my money, somewhere else.
And I'm gonna need you not to harass me, because that's very unprofessional, about not wanting to spend my money with you. If I get a quote and or a consultation from you about what I want to do in my hair, or alternately the styles or whatever, it's not your job to badger me. I didn't ask you to sign me up to your newsletter. I didn't ask you to what happened?
You can't do the style. Please tell me you can't do the style, because this ain't
don't play in my fucking head. Thank you.
With me, I wish I had photo references, but this is what I asked for. And this is what I got. No, we're not doing that.
I don't have the side by sides right now. Goddamn, I wish you would have told me. But
like, if you really want to learn to do some shit like that, do it at a later time. Before
find you a mannequin doll to play with. Do it a couple times. That's what
I'm gonna reverse image search every picture you send to me and let me find it on another Instagram. No,
look here,
pictures. No.
Look, one of the things that, and this is why I still advocate for the girls who be sitting at home, because they be cooking it up, whipping it up, everything. My homegirl in college, she still does hair to this day. She used to always get me together with my goddamn braids. When I tell you my braids was whooped, laid, fried, dyed, and laid to the side every single time. But if she didn't know how to do a style the way I wanted it or whatever, or somebody didn't know how to do it, she would pull out her good old mannequin doll. She gonna practice it a few times by herself. She gonna YouTube it. She gonna figure it out, and she gonna say, all right, I feel confident enough doing this. Or if I don't feel confident enough of doing this, I can either redirect you to someone else. I can rebook you later when I've had more time to practice and study the style a bit more. Or we can try something else or something similar if you feel like trusting me with the style.
Yeah.
That is a conversation to be had. You see how there were multiple steps there?
Yeah.
They want the money. They be like, yeah, I can do it.
Yeah.
And she didn't charge me up the wazoo either. I promise you. I used to go to her consistently, and even when her prices went up, I used to think she was undercharging me, and I consistently told her that, which is always why I tipped her. It's not very well, because some days I didn't have it, but I always made sure to slide her an extra tip, because I was paying more than whatever she gave me.
Niggas don't know how to say no. They go in for a quick weave, come out with a fab canacolon, like, bro.
And then be also, that's another thing too. A lot of the onus as well is on learning how to stand up for yourself as a consumer too, because if you did not ask for certain facets and features of a style, you should not be getting it, because the stylist is going to charge you for all the stuff they're doing in your hair. And if you do not want that, do not get it. That don't mean bully the stylist, because they're telling you need something and they don't feel comfortable doing it.
I'm glad me and my loctician got an understanding that when she do my hair, do not give me them curtain edges, bro. I typically have a lineup anyway to a certain degree, but do not give me them curtain edges. No.
You don't want them edges to touch your eyebrows?
Can they motherfucker can this bitch? No. Cause they could. I know, I'm being funny.
I was referring to them goddamn fucking them ain't even baby hairs. Them ain't like people be playing around with them toddler hairs. Them hairs is full grown adults.
They be right here.
I hate it so much. And then I hate it when they be getting them center buzz downs and how them shits.
Wait. How I gone to top?
We gotta hurry up and get the fuck up out of here. But before we do that, I have a game for all of us. I have compiled a list, Drex and Ryan, and we gonna put y'all to the motherfucking test.
Let's go.
We gonna see how well y'all know these new age stylists. So I'm gonna put up some hairstyles, and I want you to tell me how much you think they are. Y'all ready?
$2,000. Yeah.
Okay, so the first one, we got a braid down. How much you think this was?
$100. That's not with the style, of course.
$130.
Also, I want to clarify to people in the back, these are mock images. These are not actual people that actually got the style. This is merely an image to represent the style that I'm referring to. However, the prices listed came from actual people who received this style and were either A, dissatisfied with the price because they were being charged up the ass, or alternately just didn't like the hair. More to this case, for the braid down actually was about $50.
Okay, so that's their normal. Okay.
The normal for who? Them is fucking cornrows.
As a nigga who gets braided these days,
I'll be okay with $30
for the top of my head. I pay $30 for the top of my head.
Just the top. Do you begin design this shit, or is it like straight backs? 2 straight backs.
I get designs and shit too.
Okay, then $30, $40. That makes sense for some designs. But if you was getting like straight up like cornrows, straight backs, I say maybe if you get like anything more than about 5 or 6, sure, we can start getting into charging some more. $30 for some simple ass cornrows. It's one. Maybe again, I'll give you extra grace if your hair come down to like right here or something, or if you got extra hair that's super long because it's a lot of hair. I get it, but $50 for this. Well, her hair kind of lengthy. I guess I'll consider it. Not even $50, maybe $40. But $50, and then that was a base price. That was the starting price for everybody, for the person who I actually asked about that. That was the starting price, no matter how long. They could have had them neck braids like fucking Mario in the 2000s. And them shit was still going to be $50. But you know what? We're going to go to the next one. It's a silk press.
Silk press used to be like 65, but because we talk about new age stylists, I guess I'm still keeping it 85, 90 because they used to be 65. My silk presses when I was a teenager was 65, so
I'm gonna go 95.
I'm gonna say 85.
Drex got 85, 90. Ryan got 95. Both y'all wrong. Just shy of $5. It's $100 even. The person that I asked about they silk press.
If this was the price is right, I would have won because I got closest, nigga, and I would have been spinning the motherfucking wheel. That's bullshit.
I ain't asked you if this was the price is right. I asked you if you knew what the price was.
Man, your price still ain't fucking right, nigga.
And realize that again, this is one price out of several. That still feel realistically, if I'm going off of these new age prices, because I feel like niggas be skyrocketing and everything, I feel like that's a lowball price. I feel like that's them being reasonable. In case it isn't clear, I really don't like your new age niggas. I be looking at y'all with a side eye. I look here, if y'all can go on YouTube, I can go on YouTube and fuck up my hair for free. I will go to YouTube and fuck up my hair free. I need to see the Carfax before I let any of you niggas touch my hair. And I need to make sure that, I didn't even pull up that one. I should have had one of y'all read it. But like, I understand checking out people's vibe and energy, because you can't let everybody touch your hair, because your hair is right here at the top of your head. And for you spiritual niggas, you know what I'm talking about. You can't have them niggas putting their hands in your hair at the top of this is your crown. All right, this one. Y'all both be going to the barber shop, so y'all should know exactly what this one is. We got the fade.
Taper fade, skin fade.
Okay, I got you.
we got the fade, niggas.
$35.
Mine 55.
$35.
55. 55.
Y'all ready to be mad?
What,
60.
20? I was close.
Wait,
Like,
time out. Who did
$5,
you owe
$5 off. Yeah,
60?
I told you that's that shit out here. That's what I pay. $55.50.
I ain't want nobody. I ain't want nobody feeling embarrassed. I ain't want nobody feeling hit or holler. So I went on a full anonymous poll. When I tell you anonymous, it was actively like they didn't know my name. I didn't know their name. I was like, look here, I'm just slide you this question. You're gonna slide me your answers, and we're gonna pretend like we ain't never met each other afterwards. Thank you for your service. Thank you for your time. Because I don't also. I feel like I'm gonna have to also do more niche social medias on another day, Drax. So put it on the list for us to talk about everything wrong with them. Niche social media acts be kind of weird. You niggas is very weird on Whisper. So it kind of scared me that I put up a post about hair. Niggas was trying to fuck me, and they didn't even know if I was a girl or a boy, an alien from
so
Megatron.
Hold on, time out.
Well, Whisper is an anonymous app. It's typically one of those apps. Think of the scenario where people write something they always wanted to say on a plate and then break it. That's what Whisper is. You say things you typically want to say anonymously, things you want to get off your chest, like all that. It's a venting.
You can chat with people anonymously as well. People, but niggas apparently be using it to try and hook up.
That's because niggas be living their best download dreams on Whisper.
No, on the first 48. No.
It be down. No, it's not even just download. It ain't about being gay. It ain't about being straight. It's just about putting their PP in. It's another way for them to try and put their PP somewhere, and it scares me. It very much scares me because why am I talking about? Matter of fact, I'm gonna read y'all what the exact question was. I said, "How much did you spend on your last hairstyle/haircut? Please state what kind of hairstyle or haircut it was." Where in that did that say I was sexually interested in any of you niggas? Look, several bots that pop up out of the blue looking for you to be their sugar baby. I ain't asked for none of it. Leave me alone.
Next one.
Shit. Next one. I'm stressed. Thank you, Jax. I'm stressed. All right. Now we got a taper fade.
No, that's a taper fade and a beard lineup.
Yes.
85, Alex.
If
we talking about the same nigga you asked, probably about 85.
These are all anonymous niggas. This not that. Okay, this one even made me mad. They spent $130.
Ooh, they in LA.
100 and what?
130. They in Louisiana.
Oh.
They getting
Ryan.
They getting
Ryan, your face is about to be a meme. We clipping that whole.
They getting butt fucked with no lube, baby, because ain't no goddamn way I'm paying $100 at a barber.
$130 for. I mean, I will respect the fact because they said apparently they barber like washed and everything with their hair, but it was $130 still.
Why are you not washing your own fucking face?
They getting that beard. They get the hot towel too. The hot towel. You know, they got it in the fridge.
It'd be kind of nice, you know. You gotta get that hot towel.
They gotta get that beard oils going. Gotta massage it.
And it was also a part of like. I'm guessing it came with the package. They got the sponging as well for the styling on the because this is like not this again. This is a mock image of the style that was presented, but this was all of the stuff that they got. It was like a sponging. They got the lineup, the taper fade, and the beard lineup. Although his beard
and they got the chalk.
No shade to him.
They got the chalk around the face.
I hate that white chalk, but that's a different conversation for another day.
Y'all gotta understand, like it's an actual part of getting your hair cut, but niggas don't take care of it and get rid of it. They get the.
It's a part of getting your hair cut, but wipe the white concealer away. They know. I
get rid of it every time when I actually get a male. Yes, no, you're not.
I need barbers because because I use concealer when I'm doing my eyebrows. I haven't done my eyebrows yet, but I will actually map out my eyebrows to the shape that I want them. I will conceal them using a specific line, and then I will go in there and I will tweeze and thread a clean space.
Stay on this topic because I did do my own. Okay, don't laugh because the memory is coming back, and I think I had the same fit on when I did it a year ago. Keep talking, because I'm gonna find it and embarrass myself on the episode. But I think I had the same whole spill on. Keep going.
The point is, like, I do all of that with flesh-colored concealer. It's a bright concealer because the part on my eyebrows, especially when you clean it up, you get rid of that hair, and that skin be bright under there because hair be covering it from the sun. Y'all don't need stark white. Ain't nobody head stark white. It's a guideline for barbers to see clearly what they doing. But if they using a chalk outline, get rid of that shit. Ain't nothing sexy about seeing that obnoxious ass chalk line. We be mocking you niggas. We laugh at y'all.
Not fresh. It's not fresh.
I look like handsome Squidward. I'm just putting this out there right fucking now.
Turn that fucking phone around.
I
don't say nothing else. Turn that fucking phone around.
Like when I did, I got Swiffer on and everything, but when I fucking did it, like you see a little bit at the top, like.
Girl, you look like you got hella new growth on your head.
I swear to God.
You look like you got lined up and then you erased it.
That looked like her pre-boxing promo picture. What the hell?
I'm trying to catch you.
She finna get in the ring with somebody.
Same sports bra, everything. I lounge in the same shit. I do not get. I at work.
You know what, niggas, we gotta keep going. We supposed to be wrapping this shit up. Next one. All right. We got feed-in cornrows. They not stitched. They not none of that. They just standard feed-in cornrows.
Did she get a wash?
No, there was no wash.
125.
160.
125. You said no wash. How many braids is it? How many braids?
If I had to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the center of her head, so probably about 9.
125.
What you say, Ryan?
160.
170. You were closer. You were significantly close. Wasn't no wash. She came blow dried. All she did was sat in that chair and got styled. And again, it's not the lady on the screen.
Those are larger braids. Wow.
It was 9 braids. And the lady that told me she got them braids done, she said they were medium length. She liked them. She wasn't complaining nothing. I'm complaining for her. They were regular medium length braids, 9 of them that she got straight backs. Actually, no, the lady said she got 8. The lady herself said she got 8. But the one in the picture had 9. Either way, $170.
Too much for my blood.
That's a grocery bill for a month, and that's still. All right, medium length knotless braids. Medium size knotless braids. Excuse me. Although, which also begs my question: who be judging the medium? Because that don't look like a medium.
That look good long.
No. It's not even about the length because the side medium is about the part size. Those are large. I guess it's the smaller side of large, but that's the bigger side of medium. Them some big ass parts.
Yeah, that's why I said them some large ass boxes. But I guess 210.
Ryan.
250.
These niggas are extra.
$300.
I believe it.
Hair was included, guys.
Bro, that's $30. Well, not really. It's like 70, but nah.
Getting packs of hair is not that much. And I say this is something, you know how I am about consistently flipping my hair into something else. Getting packs of hair is not that expensive. I can spend maybe $50 max and get hair and still have hair left over. All right. The next one, we got faux locks. Not this particular style. It's just standard faux locks.
Faux locks.
Standard faux locks. They were medium.
Did she have to come with them little ugly braids first, and she just put the hair on?
She just had to come blow dried.
With a wash.
No, she came blow dried.
Did she get her scalp oiled at least?
I don't know. I did not stop.
Did the beautician smoke a blunt with her?
Did she? Like. Typically, I thought she did. She hit her with one of them while she was rapping.
Realistically,
did she do
realistically doing your own? I hate you niggas. Y'all doing full investigative. Y'all say I'm competitive now. I ain't ask all of that. Let's see how well you know these stylists off your gut feeling. How much you think she got charged?
280.
Nah, fuck that.
Drex?
They robbing this bitch. They said 410, 375, 410.
All right, y'all got y'all final answers?
I got 2 answers. I got a range.
All right, but that's your final answer? 375 to 410, and you said how much?
280.
Right in the middle between both y'all was $350.
$350.
It was $350.
I knew they was robbing her.
Asked him, did you have about $350? I said, you goddamn Loch Ness monster.
All right. The next one,
Mm-hmm.
starter locks.
I swear to God.
Them little bitty plats.
Bro, that should not be more than $100. I do not.
Starter locks.
200.
It should not be more than $100.
200.
This woman said she had about shoulder length hair when she got her starter locks installed, and she paid $150 to get her starter locks.
Damn.
It shouldn't be more than
she ain't getting no kind of installation, no added hair, no nothing, just her standard straight up hair and then starter locks. $150. Now, a retwist.
What? 125. What? No, my shit 125. I get my hair washed too.
You said yours is 125. All right, Ryan, what's your price?
I only got 80. The top.
80. Ryan say 80. Drac say 125 for her actual retwist. This retwist was 120. There were free parts, so it wasn't even like they had square boxes or nothing. It was free parts, and they said they had large locks. And 120 I guess is fair. I don't know how thick their hair was or whatever. I'm not gonna tussle with that. That's between y'all and y'all locticians. That lady used to do my locks when I had them, so that ain't my problem. That ain't my fight. I ain't got no dogs in that fight. All right, this is the last one that I have a visual for. There is one that I do not have a visual for because I feel like I don't need it. A wig install.
How many inches? They childish. They charge by the inches too.
She brought her she brought her own wig. She brought her own wig. It was 22 inches.
She come braided down with the cap already on?
No.
Ooh.
No.
She came with the 22-inch bust down, but she ain't had no braids done.
She ain't had her braids already in. No. She had to get a braid down.
So let me
came blow dried.
This is about a
280.
It's about a 3-hour job.
Unless you about to be arrogant, hey. 280.
280. Ryan, what you say?
330.
Y'all ready to be mad?
She's like $800. $720.
500. Right.
That's arrogant.
That bitch got charged rent.
That's arrogant thing. I'm assuming that's his price.
You know who that is? That's a motherfucker who fuck with dope men and then ask them for money for their wig and then take half of it to go do some more shit.
She got charged $500. She said she didn't enjoy her style. She went in there, got her wig done. She said her wig was still bulky as shit.
Heavy and hot.
She ended up actually disputing the charge to get her. You guys, this one has a happy ending. She ended up disputing the charge to get her money back because ultimately she didn't like the service and the lady that she was going to was being belligerent. But $500 for a big bulky ass wig. She didn't enjoy it. She sat there about 5 hours. She came with her own hair, and the lady still kept trying to sell her bundles and stuff because she said her wig wasn't thick enough. How your wig thin and it's still bulky? I'm confused how you give me a helmet wig and my wig supposedly thin. 1 + 1 do not make 2. I'm very confused. I feel like she was just trying to sell them AliExpress bundles. But all right, the last one is a bald head and beard trim.
Okay, so Anton basically
35.
Anton,
Wait. Time out. Hang on. Let me rephrase that. Are they cutting him?
Anton beard longer than Curtis. I don't think Curtis.
He got no. When I say bald, I mean actually, do I have immature bald? Oh, I do. I do have immature bald. Look at
so
me.
A bald fade and a beard combo.
Yeah.
Bald. Like
I thought you were like bald head. That's a bald fade.
Like Holiday Heart and Baby Boy bald. I forget that nigga actual name. There we go.
His name is Ving Rhames.
I couldn't remember his name for the life of me. I could tell you 50 movies that nigga was in.
But Holiday Heart was hilarious to me for all the wrong
That
reasons.
movie was amazing for us.
My head.
If he got the bald fade cut, and he got the beard trimmed and styled, 65.
Nah, they said 100. Just like we Atlanta, 100.
You ready? This person's from Ohio. They spent $50.
Makes sense. Because unfortunately nowadays beard trimming and styling costs damn near the same amount as a fucking haircut. So when I go to my barber, I said, "Nigga, leave my face alone. I got clippers and a razor at the crib."
Why you not going for it?
Now I will say, I did, after asking them all of this, I did my own research and I found a listing of like prices and whatnot that I thought was pretty fair. I found this online. Let me know if y'all agree with these prices. A braid down about like $30. Like I was saying, box braids can vary $95 to $260 depending on the size or whatever you want.
Is hair included with this shit?
I don't know. That I don't know. Like I said, I found this online. Ghana braids is $85 to $120. Wash and blow dry is $45. Passion twist are $130 to $260. Bohemian box braids are $115 to $280. Feed in tribal braids are $120 to $300. Knotless box braids are $100 to $280. 3-layer braids are $95 to $250. Knotless Bohemian box braids are okay. So everyone knows the difference between the Bohemian braids and the knotless braids and everything. Does anyone have questions? Ryan, you need me to explain?
I'm a fool nigga. I don't know what none of that shit is. I just know it's braids.
You got to get pictures for it.
Okay,
that's the only reason I know.
I should have got.
I know micro braids because they're real tiny. I know box braids because it's the type of how it's braided.
No. The
Bohemian is the box braid with the little wavy hair in it.
With the little curly pieces or wavy hairs that be coming out of the actual braids.
Huh?
Actually, that's the clip. That's gonna be the clip to use for other episodes. It's
This is okay. Look, these are Bohemian braids. I got you. You ready? They look like this. Let me see if I can
see that shit, bro. Why are you doing him like that?
So like salons used to have?
Kind of, actually. Kind of.
Weird.
Here's
one. I can't see that shit either.
It's the same picture, nigga.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
This is one with blonde hair, so you can get a better.
You can see braids and curly. That's all you need to see.
I see shine and glare.
Oh wait. Now turn down the brightness a little bit. Does that help?
Let me see.
There, look. Right there. You can see that.
I see like the braid there, and then it flows.
Yes. Okay. Braids and bundles. Or it's
not even bundles, because it just be taking actual braided pieces that are either
curly. Paraphrasing for a nigga. Braids and bundles.
Yes.
Thank y'all. I appreciate you. You are so graciously helping me out because I don't know shit. I'm a nigga.
I like that. See, you a nigga, but you also not a hoe, and then you just expose yourself as not being a hoe because the hoes be knowing the different nail colors, the different hair colors. What that is, a 1B Brazilian? Oh my god, when you get that installed, girl, you are a hoe, sir.
I'm gonna be real. My whole game changed up when I said, "Oh, girl, you got almond nails."
You see, hold on, because you might have a little hoe in you.
That's how
you might have a little.
Niggas go when I knew the different types of fades. I was like, oh, you got taper. Oh, you going skin fade this time? They said side eye in me. I'm like, what? I get my hair. Wait. I get it too. Wait.
Look here, hoochie. Like, unhand me, wench. Oh shit.
Nah, my game slide the bags. I see you, girl. You got that good old, you got that MK on O. I see you got the tote bag. I see you got the tail far. Come on now.
Look, I hate you niggas so much. But pertaining to hair, I got my people, but like I said earlier, I do most of this shit myself, so I don't got to deal with this nonsense.
Look, I got locks with a fade, so y'all be easy. I gotta do none of that shit. I just go to my homegirl and
She said
I got braids in the fade.
I had to get a little and then cut.
I will sit here. I got 2 mirrors in my bathroom. I'll sit here and I'll do it for multiple hours. Start at 9 o'clock and be like,
My arms get tired. That's like a Stairmaster workout for your arms, and I look.
And it
so,
is,
no.
But I bet you, I ain't spent $50. I ain't had nobody playing in my head. I ain't had nobody charging me up the ass for something that I could do myself. I ain't have to spend all of this on extras prices because you got to pay. You got me charging so that you can pay for hair, so that you can profit all of this. I respect you making your money, but you ain't finna pimp me. I do it myself.
No, Rosa, look, I used to practice my face in high school before I even got a full beard. And shoot, that's how I got good with my clippers. Drax, no, I took care of her kitchen at Blurred last year.
Mm-hmm. Look here. I've been doing my own eyebrows since high school. Good win, lose, or draw. I figured
Not
that shit out.
promo, like I'll cut y'all hair if y'all needed to. Not just me.
I mean, for the low. Look here, I ain't no stylist or nothing, but I can do a couple things. Get at me either. I don't know. Get at me. Ask me. I'll tell you if I can.
Told them not to talk to you in the episode.
I mean, true. Don't talk to me, but that's money. That's different.
Yeah, don't talk to me on a friendly basis. Talk to me on about business.
I'll be nice to you if you pay me.
No. I'm not gonna be. I didn't say I was gonna be nice to you. I said I will offer you this service if you pay me. I know how to. Business. I got manners, nigga. I'm not rude. I got manners and shit.
They be like, oh, so how much is this? Bitch, you can't read? Check the fees. Oh, okay.
Like my nigga Franklin Saint was said.
See, I'm not gonna cuss you out and be like, bitch, you can't read. I'm just not gonna answer the question. I'm gonna send the same prompt all over again. And that's all I'm gonna do. Or I might reply, look here, to the message that I sent you earlier, and you can click that message.
Sure. But anyways, that has been the show. Thank you so much for watching another episode of Everything Wrong with your host, your month's unhinged friend, your Funko fanatic, your favorite tall friend,
the one dancing as a shiki.
Huh?
The one over there dancing and trolloping around in a fucking dashiki.
First of all,
did you steal mine?
that ain't even
You lucky. I thought you stole my cloak for a second. I'm like, nigga, that's mine. Then I realized my shit over there because you did steal it at Blur. But it's another story.
I borrowed it. I gave it back. That's the difference between stealing and borrowing. You got it back.
Oh my god, these niggas out here stealing. You don't gotta worry about me stealing. And I need you to remember, of the two of us, the one that don't steal, because this one admitted to stealing on episode 2. I don't be stealing. I'm the good one. Tabla Rosa, aka La Rosa Negra, or Black Rose, if you. Why you so loud?
Black Rose, if you're a thief, go ahead, Riot.
I need you to shut up. My name is Tabla Rosa, aka La Rosa Negra, or Black Rose, if you're nasty. Make sure to tag us on social media using both of our fucking apps, because it's not hard to use our fucking apps if you're not following us. And if you aren't following us, you go do it right the fuck now. Look at it. It's scrolling on the bottom of the screen. You ain't got no excuse. It's right there. Except on TikTok, she got 1 X because somebody else was trying to beef for her about her name. Ha ha, stupid. Goofy.
Oh my gosh, yep.
And make sure to use the hashtag The Complicated Duo so we can find y'all damn comments if y'all ain't gonna tag us. And tell us more about these goddamn barbers, these hairstylists and stuff. Because maybe we'll find a holy story. And maybe it ain't so bad out there in the world. I've been having a terrible story, but maybe it ain't so bad out there. Show me to the light. Deliver me from evil. Ryan, where can we find you? What's going on? What you got going on?
You can find me at Twitter, Instagram at Playing Game Pilot, or you can look me up on Twitch as Uncoolfall1. It's your boy Ryan. Holla at me if you're funny. Get away from me if you're stanky.
You don't like a little tartness, a little twanginess?
No,
Follow-up question. Do you like blue cheese?
Bitch, you are mad as fuck. You mad as
Keep that
fuck
mold
right
away
now.
from me.
You see, nasty bastards.
No.
And I told you I was taking this goddamn wig off. It's fucking hot in here.
Yeah,
Oh shit, that